Yeah, hi. It's the 6th of April 2018 at 1:15 p.m. I've come to the conclusion that what we've got happening here is collectivism attacking individualism. And I think that's as simple as I can put it, in simpler terms as I put it. What's behind the collectivism, I don't know. Sounds like and feels like cultural Marxism, probably is. I could be, may not be. But I think I'm seeing it in at least two cases. Feminism is definitely collectivism. And I think certain elements here in mgtow are a collectivism, an example of collectivism. Collectivism is where each person doesn't have their own view, their own opinion or own thinking. No, it's a shared thought, it's group thinking. It's somebody does all the thinking and everybody subscribes to that within that collective, and everybody within that collective has to subscribe and do what they. So when I'm told to think a certain way, that I'm a simp and they're blah 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 blah, but yep, I'm trying to be drawn into collectivism. Situation is I'm an individualist. I'm in part of the individualism camp, and that's how I now see the two camps in mgtow. You've got collectivists and individualists, and I'm the individualist camp. All the arguments for either side, I don't even care. I'm not even interested. And I'm not even an American, so it's not as if I'm upholding the Constitution or anything else like that. For me, it's really simple. I need to be honest. I'm an entrepreneur. Honesty was shoved down my throat as a kid. It's stuck with me all my life to the point now I love it. I love it when I get down to basic honesty, and that's what I aim to do in my life. And that's what this whole channel's about. I'm surprised people keep coming, in all honesty, because I don't agree with the collectivists at all. There seems to be more of them than individualists, and I'm not towing the party line, as it were. No way. I'm surprised the channel just keeps growing. It really does surprise me. I'm delighted, but I look at it and think, why would people keep subscribing? I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm just telling the truth as far as as possible that I can see. Yeah, I won't be pushed into thinking a certain way, because as soon as I am, I'm no longer being honest to myself. Okay, and I think looking back on it, it's probably what happened with marriage and the whole thing. Yeah, I was pushed into doing things I actually didn't want to do. Yeah, I was quite happy to get married, but I didn't want to do all the other things that suddenly I had to do. It's the social mores. Mores, is that right, Bob? Captain Bob? Social mores? Yeah, I got swept up in the social mores. It's and that, I think, is what we've got happening here. We've got the collectivists attacking the individualists. I know, I know the individualists. They stand out on the channel. They're the honest guys. They're the guys that tell you, I really got hurt in the bus stop, or I'm going through a bad time, or something like that. They're honest. There's this what we call pseudo alpha thing, fake tough guy at the moment, where I can handle anything, throw anything at me, it doesn't bother me, and they want to tell you that, and sort of project this tough man image, which may or may not be true. I don't care. It's not important. See, but the thing about honesty that the collectivists have got to understand is that it's a personal thing, and it's like alcohol to an alcoholic. Okay, it's like you're trying to tell an alcoholic that he shouldn't drink. He's going to listen to you, all right? Yeah, no, with us, particularly the entrepreneurial, we love our honesty, because it just gives you something. It gives you an inner warmth type of thing when you get down there. I'm not talking about anything sort of deep and meaningful. I'll take, for example, this. I was setting up this bar with AB, and it had become so vague, because all she really wanted was the money. And I could sense it was wrong, but it was wishful thinking, and this happens as an entrepreneur. You're hanging on by the skin of by the skin of your fingertips, onto a cliff. Yeah, it's all you guys say, I just have nothing to do with them. Yeah, sure. So then what do I do? So yeah, I had to hang on for as long as I can. But then, and I didn't. I knew it was all wrong. I could sense it. But I was changing everything. And it was just going. It was becoming an unpleasant thing to work with. But then, AB left the scene, and Floor came back into it. And look, she's actually saying things like, I don't like drinking a lot. I like to, I don't like beer. I like drinking this. And I said, okay. So, and I put it on a page. I actually wrote down the truth about what she wanted. And it was inspired by this channel. I thought, well, I'm just telling the truth here. I'm just being honest. It's just me. It's just my thoughts. I don't care what anybody else says. This is how I feel is how I feel. If you don't like it, then don't come. Or if you don't want to listen, then don't listen. But I'm telling the truth, and the channel seems to be growing. So I thought, well, hell, why don't I just do the same on the Friendly Club? Why don't I just tell the truth, just say what's happened, how it's come to be, what she likes, just tell the bloody truth. I thought, well, stuff it. And I felt good. I thought, this is a lot better than AB, because I just felt I was just bullshitting. I was sick of lying. And not that I was meaning to, but I could sense it was just fake underneath it all. But it just felt good. And that's what I mean. That's just a simple, practical example of just getting up here and being as honest as possible. It seems that people, I can't believe people would watch these videos. It's just a man talking. Why would you bother? Isn't there anything on TV? Is there something better that they've spent millions producing? I've just got a webcam and Fats, there it is. Oh, and by the way, Monk, you'll be happier with me too. See, I haven't sworn very much today. I'm worried about Monk. I think he might dob me into Google. Go over and check Magic. Magic mgtow is swearing. Thanks for the warning, Monk. I appreciate it, actually. Yeah, I was swearing yesterday, apparently. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's where we're at. It's the collectivism versus the individualism. And as far as I can see, the only reason I just wouldn't entertain collectivism at all, because I have to give up my honesty, and I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do it. Because to have groupthink, it's no longer my thinking. I have to, what am I agreeing to? How are we supposed to think again about women? I'll use these. Hang on, I've just got to write that word. What's that mean? Does it matter what it means? I'll just use it. That's how it is, because it's not what I feel about them. It's not what I think. That's what somebody else thinks. So I'm supposed to subscribe to it and agree with it. No, I've got no interest in that. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with, and I do it in comments. I'll agree with a lot of things that guys say, and a lot of things that I don't agree. But I'll try, providing they're polite, I'll be polite. Yeah, it's just the way I see it and that sort of thing. Yeah, and look, guys are angry, like I'm angry inside. But they're looking at all women. I'm looking at some women, all right, or most women probably. But I'm not putting all women in there, all right. That's the same as not all guys are a certain way. You can't help but think that way when you're in markets, because nobody thinks all markets are the same. Not anymore. They might have done in 1800, but not in 2018. No, we know that markets are segmented, and so to say that all women or all men are a certain way, it's just crazy. Sorry to say it, but that really is. Yeah, but I mean, I can see for the for those that have been taken by collectivism, they're lying. A lot of it's just total bullshit. Okay, and and they all the women they're in this collective and they have to subscribe to it, and that's probably what annoyed me more than anything else. Why couldn't they just stand up and just say, no, I don't believe this? Why do they have to all run along with it? And that's what annoyed me. But it's done now. It's finished. I don't care about it anymore. It's that, but that's what it got to me. Yeah, the lying. I think that's just. I mean, and I'm over it. And I'm coming out the other end of it. I don't hate women, even Western women. I say it over and over. I just have no interest in them anymore. That's what I think happens when people lie too much. You just sort of start shutting off. You just don't listen to them anymore. It's just something inside you just tells you, no, it's just a lie. It's not like you sit there and think about it. I mean, like, you know, there'd be other reasons for shutting off, you know, like people leave the channel for God knows what reason. You know, but for me, if I sense that someone's just lying, I don't even listen to just don't even listen to them anymore. But that's just me, as I said, you know, that's just me. Yeah, but I think that's fair to say. Yeah, it's collectivism attacking individualism. And I don't know. I guess I'm just crazy enough to be an individualist and stand up here and get things thrown at me. Anyway, it doesn't bother me. I've got thick skin. I don't really. I've got pretty thin skin. But I'll tell you that. I want to sound like a pseudo alpha. Yeah, I'm a tough guy. Yeah, nothing bothers me. Okay, good talking to you. See ya.